Hey all, Joe here, and today I am jumping on the bandwagon. I'm selling out, I'm doing the trend. I mean, it's the trend. Everyone's doing this. How hard could it be? Alright, if that intro didn't give it away, this one took a little more effort than I'm used to. Mostly because I did what I would normally do for a video, and I didn't like it, and I did it a second time. Most of these videos are like 30 to 40 minutes of footage. I speed it up to between 3 and 5 minutes. I do a funny little voiceover track to go with it, plug in some doodle joes, and it's great. This one, the initial drawing was multiple hours recorded over 2 days. I'm tired. The basic idea, which seemed so simple at the time, I was so young, so innocent. I would just roll up some random styles and do the redraw Sailor Moon trend in all of those art styles. That'd be an easy SEO grab, right? How hard could it be? I said that. I said how hard could it be? I put that evil on me. So here's the original. If you haven't been keeping up with social media, right now people's feeds have been filling up with people doing a redraw of this Sailor Moon still image, this specific shot, and they'll do it in their own styles. Now, I could have done this in my own style. That might have been much easier. Instead, I decided to redraw it in 5 different styles. I plugged a bunch of styles onto a document and rolled just to get some randomization in there. So, the styles I've got to do for this are SpongeBob, Studio Ghibli, Sonic the Hedgehog, the Powerpuff Girls, and Peanuts. Now, I don't know much about Sailor Moon. I've caught a bit from existing in the 90s, and I think I saw part of a movie once at a friend's house because his sister was really into it. I realize that sounds like hedging. There's probably people who hear me say that and think, oh, he's gotta be genuinely into Sailor Moon. He's just lying to make himself look more manly. Well, Mew Mew Zakuro got the coolest transformation music in Tokyo Mew Mew, and it was woefully underplayed because Ichigo's theme music, which was nowhere near as cool, well, that got to be the music during all the group transformation scenes. Believe me, when I tell you it is more coincidence than design that I did not get deeply into Sailor Moon. Okay? We on the same page now? Cool. As I was saying, I never really got into Sailor Moon. And I didn't really look up any references beyond this image itself. I only have vague memories of what the rest of her outfit looks like. It seemed like a fun part of the challenge, not to have all the information going in. General issue in this whole first round of drawing was line weight. Ah yes, we meet again, my old nemesis. The worst offender was the Studio Ghibli image, which is, you can't even tell what I'm trying to do there. It is unrecognizable as an attempt at Ghibli. I think the best I did on the first round was Peanuts, and I think that's because it's a very simple style. Now, with a first draft out of the way, I spent most of a day thinking about redoing just the Studio Ghibli one. It was bugging me. I knew I could do it better. It's just line weight, I thought. How hard could it be? I thought that to myself. I said, how hard can it be? Again, I do not learn from my mistakes. Anyway, let's start with SpongeBob. Even here, I feel like the second time around looked better. The lines were smoother, and I felt like I landed on a color choice that was more aligned with that SpongeBob house style. Next, the tricky one, Studio Ghibli. This one's still not perfect, but at least I think someone would look at it and correctly guess that I was trying to imitate Studio Ghibli here. The lines are lighter, the cell shading smoother. Overall, this one alone, I'm happy I redid the whole image. The Sonic one, I went for a little bit of redesign. A lot of the art I was seeing, the eyes have a bit more detail in the pupils, and the ears have a lot less detail than I did the first time around. And I did the hair in the back also in a way that I like a lot better. It looks like those Sailor Moon giant ponytails actually redone in a Sonic style, I think. The Powerpuff Girls style was the one to really trip me up this time around. I wasn't happy with it the first go around, and I still don't really love it. I don't know what it is. It seems like such a simple style, but there's something that isn't quite right in my redraw, and I can't put my finger on what it is I'm getting wrong. I do think it looks a little better the second go around than the first, but still not perfect, and at this point I don't know what's missing. I don't know what I'm missing here. Finally, we'll do the Peanuts one again. The original was pretty close, so this was real little tweaks, just putting the eyes a little bit closer together and the line work a little bit neater. Not too much had to change for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and slot these into the grid for a finished image, and here is my take on a Sailor Moon redraw. I'll even show you the first attempt again, so you can remind yourself why I needed to do this twice. Thank you for watching. Please share the video with your friends on social media, and let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me draw in a future video. Later, y'all!